okay. I did the same thing to my brother last year. Wow, there are so many people in the room today. I mean, look at all these people. First of all, I'd like to thank you all for taking the time to be here and attend my court of honor. I'm extremely blessed for the unwavering support I've received throughout my scouting career. I've been pushed, supported, and inspired by incredible people. My troop, of course, my loving family, and my community. Mr. Bennis has said a few times that the people who really care about you show up to these type of events. Thank you. Thank you. Representative Ross, Marine Corps, and everyone in my community. Helen Keller quoted, "Alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much." This quote highlights the importance of a collective effort in achieving significant results. Even though this celebration is for me in earning the rank of Eagle Scout, I must celebrate with you because this has been a collective effort, and I would not be here without you. There are a few people I would like to recognize right now for always being there for me. When I call your name, please stand. Mr. Newberry, Miss Spence, Dr. Pringle, Frederick, my dad. Oh, and me, because I did do most of the heavy lifting. You may be seated. These people supported me and contributed to my best scouting experience and the completion of my service project. Thank you. It's such an honor to be receiving my Eagle Scout Award after 8 years of scouting. The greatest lesson I learned during my scouting career became clear the evening of my board review. It was December 9th, about 7 p.m., cold and dark as winters often are. My dad, Mr. Bennis, Mr. Gold, and I were standing outside the church where my board of review was being held. We were with another scout who wasn't in full uniform, but that is a story for another day. The other scout went first. He went into the boardroom and it took forever. The longer the other scout took, the more and more nervous I got. I could feel my hands sweating, my legs shaking, and I didn't know if it was from the cold or my nerves. What would they ask me? Would I have the correct answer? What if they didn't think I was ready to be an Eagle Scout? These were all questions running through my mind. I was so nervous because I'd worked so hard for the last 8 years, and I wanted this so bad. I had earned 53 merit badges, including my favorites: signs, signals, and codes, horsemanship, and plumbing. Yes, plumbing. I've earned the Religious Emblem, the Jimmy Stewart Good Citizenship Award, the International Spirit Award, and the Historic Trails Award. And most recently, Eagle Scout Project of the Year. I had done welding for women, snorkeling on a reef, and Native American dance, where I won second place, twice. I've had lunch with the President of the United States and worked with the former Secretary of State, Rex Tillerson. But wait, there's more. I've hiked about 150 miles, performed over 200 hours of community service, and have camped over 100 nights. If anyone has earned the rank of Eagle Scout, then it must be me. I mean, why was I so nervous? I looked at Mr. Goebel and he said, "You got this." And I did. I deserve this. And as soon as I walked into that boardroom, they would see all that I've invested into my scouting career. I was still nervous. The other scout before me came out and he had passed his board review. Now it was my turn. The Eagle Board invited Mr. Bennis and Mr. Goebel into the boardroom first. They left me standing there. After what felt like an hour, they opened the doors and invited me in. The board was seated in a semicircle with an empty chair in the dead center. With Mr. Bennis on one side and Mr. Goebel on the other, I sat down I wiped the sweat from my face and answered question after question. After question after question. In my head, I kept asking myself, why wasn't everyone as nervous as me? They all sat there so calmly, talking and laughing. Didn't they understand that this was the summit of an 8-year scouting career? Then the conversation ended just as quickly as it began, and the board asked me to stand outside as they voted on my eligibility. When I got outside, I felt like I nailed it. I calmed down, relaxed, and was confident that I did a good job. A few minutes later, a board member invited me back into the room and immediately told me I'd passed my board of review. They signed off on me being an Eagle Scout. That's it. I walked in not an Eagle, and I walked out an Eagle Scout. But I don't feel any different. I thought there would be joyous trumpets blaring, a marching band bursting into the room, confetti falling from the ceiling, or some personal change in the fabric of who I was. And there was none of that. The greatest lesson I learned came clear to me the evening of my board of review. There were no trumpets blaring, no marching band, and no confetti. Because it wasn't about achieving a rank or receiving accolades. Instead, I realized at that very moment that true joy comes not from the destination, but from the journey itself. All the people I met while providing service, every challenge and a mile hiked. I've lost my place. Every challenge and a mile hiked, and nights sitting around the campfire with friends, old and new. Life is full of twists and turns, highs and lows, and unexpected detours. By focusing on the journey and finding gratitude in our experiences, both big and small, we can shape our lives in wonderful ways. For me, it led to growth, self-discovery, and becoming an Eagle Scout. My dad always says, it only takes one loving, caring adult to make a difference in a child's life. And I am truly blessed because I have so many more than just one adult who cares about me. I would like to recognize a few of my mentors. My first mentor is proof that you can always teach an old dog a new trick. I had a board of review for one of my other ranks, and I was so nervous for it. He was on my board, and afterwards he came to talk to me. He told me that I had nothing to be worried about. And he said that he wasn't sure about girls joining scouting, that I was the one who changed his mind. Now, I don't know if you remember saying this to me, but it's stuck with me for so many years, knowing that who I am and how I lead can impact people. Will Dave Monscala please come up? My next mentor has been with me ever since I joined Troop 9, and he taught me that I should do what I'm supposed to do and do it right. When I first joined the troop, I was not the scout you see before you today. I would never wear my uniform correctly. It was always the shirt, no neckerchief, and I would wear leggings. Yes, leggings. At every meeting, this person would come up to me and tell me that it was important to wear the uniform right, that I needed to tuck my shirt in. I tried fooling him once by rolling up the end of my shirt so it would look tucked in, but that didn't work. Looking back now, though, I'm so thankful that he didn't give up on me, and he kept pushing. Now, I fully respect the uniform, and if Troop 9 has given me anything, it is the pet peeve of those who do not wear it correctly. I would like to call up my Scoutmaster, Jeff Bennis.
You'll notice she showed up in the right uniform today.
I learned that lesson a long time ago.
I'm not sure what party affiliation Royce is, but I'm going to vote for her for president. And I'd like to ask James to tell the marching band to start playing.
My next mentor is a glass half full kind of guy. He looks for the good in everything and the joy in every experience. He loves every animal, every blade of grass, and every day, rain or shine. And I hope that as I grow up and get wiser, I can be more like this person. My grandfather, Tom Allegretto.
Thank you all for attending. Thank you.
My last mentor lives every day following the Scout Law. I mean, every time I talk to him or see him, I can point out 3 points of the Scout Law that he's following. He wakes up in the morning, puts on his Eagle Scout hat, metaphorically, and gets ready for the day. Recently, he just earned the Silver Buffalo Award, which is the highest honor you can get in scouting. Some other people who earned this award are Neil Armstrong, Walt Disney, and President Barack Obama. And I can't think of anyone who deserves this more than him. You don't need to be blood related to someone to consider them family, because I consider this person a part of my family. Will my Eagle Project Advisor, Mr. Bill Goebel, please come up? Scouting has equipped me with the skills, experiences, and friendships I need, and I look forward to applying them in the challenges in my journey. God bless everyone, until we meet around the campfire again.
Congratulations to Troop 9's newest Eagle Scout, Royce Allegretto.